So we're looking at now how to solve quadratic equation by completing the square. Okay, so let's first want to see what it means by that. And what we are trying to do here is that if somehow we can, well, we still come from this kind of scenario equal to 0. And we're actually looking at a most simpler one is that A is 1. Okay, so in this case, we can see that um, if we can somehow rewrite this as x minus a number square equals to another number, like for example, x minus 2 square equal to 9, then we actually can square root on both sides, take a square root, and we can have x minus 2, that is plus minus square root of 9. And that gave us plus minus 3. Then add 2 on both sides. We got two scenarios. One is 2 plus 3, that gave us 5. Another one is x equal to 2 minus 3, that gave us -1. So as long as we can somehow change to this form, then we can easily solving for this equation. Okay, are we good here? Good on here? Thank you, Addie. Matthew? Okay, so now we can see this, okay? How to do that. So this is their process is called completing a square. It has to do with when we have a number, let's see some patterns. So x plus 2 square, we know if we could expand it, we got this is x plus 2 times x plus 2. We got x squared plus 2x, then plus 2x, and 2 times 2 is 4. We got that. So it's x squared plus 4x plus 4. So this is the first example. Now you can see that based on this, this number is 4 here is this number divided by 2 and square. And we're going to see a couple examples so that make it more clear. That we got x plus 3 and x plus 3. And same thing when we distribute it. And you can see that we got x squared plus 3x, then 3x, then plus 9. And we got x squared plus 6x plus 9. And let's try another one, x plus 5 squared. Then that gave us x plus 5, then x plus 5. That is x squared plus 5x, then plus 5x plus 25. And that is x squared plus 10x and plus 25. Now you can see that this number happens to be twice of this number, and this number is the square of this number. Same thing here, 10x is twice of 5, and 5 is 5 squared. And here 4 is twice of this number, and this is this number squared. So therefore, we got a more general case is that when we have a number here is x plus, let's say, plus q squared, that give us x squared plus 2qx plus q squared. Yeah. Are we good here?
I've understood you up until this part.
Well, this basically is generalized what we said we did from 2, 3, and 5. And we actually can work this out if just by itself. We got x plus q squared, that equals to x plus q, x plus q. Then x squared, x times q. So x squared plus qx, then qx, and plus then q times q, q squared. Good?
I see. You just skipped that part right there and just went straight to the answer.
Right. Just because we had that early on, just kind of more general. Good.
Yep.
So this gave us an idea how to make they call it completing a square, basically how to make a square, this form, is that one thing we notice, this number q basically is this number divided by 2 squared, right? Good. Now, if we can make something into this, then now we can rewrite this as this square. For example, x squared plus 6x plus 9. Then this we can write as x squared plus 2 times 3x plus 3 squared. And that is x plus 3 squared. Good? Are we good? Okay. Addie? Now, if I write like x squared plus, say, 8x plus 16, then we know this has to be x plus 4 squared. Yeah. Are we good on here? Good. All right. Now I'm going to give you just a couple of examples and see. Okay, let's see. If we got x squared plus 10x plus 25, would that equal to what square? So x plus Eddie,
Yeah,
what's your answer?
x plus 5.
Yeah, x of 5. Yeah, just type on that. Okay, now x squared plus 12x plus 36.
Is it x plus 6?
Yeah, x plus 6 squared. Okay, so this is actually when we're dealing with positive numbers. What happens to here? X squared minus 4x plus 4. Yeah, Abby, what's your answer?
Is it x minus 2 squared?
Yeah, it'll be x minus 2. Good. And you can always check. X minus 2 squared will be x minus 2 times x minus 2. That give all this x squared, then x negative 2x, then minus 2x, and plus 4, which is x squared minus 4 plus 4. Yeah. Good, Matthew? All right. Now let's see. How about x squared minus 6 plus 9? Would that be? Yeah, just type your answer on the chat. Very good, Eddie. Yep, so it'll be x minus 3 squared. Well, let's see, x squared minus 8x plus 16. And what we got? Yeah, so when you type on the in text, type on the square, you just do x plus 5, then you use this hat symbol, then 2. So this one, that's basically how when you want to write in a keyboard about the square, put the hat there, give a square. Good job, Addie.
I don't think I have that squared symbol on my computer.
Oh, yes, you have it. Everyone have it. It's above 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep, I see it now.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. So it's x minus 4 squared. So now we can see whether or not this is positive or negative has to do with the second term, this term. If this is a positive, we end up with add. If it's negative, we end up subtraction. Okay, so knowing that, then we can do something called completing the square. Like for example, x squared plus 4x and plus 3, for example. So what we're going to do is that we're going to move this number over to the other side. And so we can do x squared plus 4x and equals to, we basically minus 3 on both sides. That. And then we're going to add a term. And that term is half of this square. So it's 4 over 2 squared. But anything we add on one side of the equation, we have to do exactly the same on the other side. And that's how we keep the equation balanced. So then what we got here is x squared plus 4x plus 4 divided by 2 is 2, so 2 squared. And that is this side plus that, and it's 2 squared. Okay, we know this side is x plus 2 squared. Then the other side will be negative 3 plus 4, that'd be 1. Then we square root on both sides. So this comes down to this case. If we have a number square equal to another number, say 9, then a could be plus 3 or minus 3. So we got two scenarios if a squared equal 9. Which one is? We don't know yet. We just skip both. Okay. So now in this case, we got x plus 2 is equal to plus minus square root of 1, which is plus minus 1. So now we have two scenarios. One is x plus 2 equal to 1. Then x is 1 minus 2 equal to negative 1. Or x plus 2 equal to negative 1. Then minus 2 on both sides. Then x is equal to negative 3. So we got two scenarios, a equal to negative 1 and negative 3. Now, last time, the other way of doing it is called factoring. We did that early on. Factoring, we know we can break this down to 3, 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. So we can break this down to x plus 3 and x plus 1 equal to 0. Then we got x equal to negative 1. X negative 3. We can see that we got exactly the same solution, but just two different techniques. Okay, are we good here? Thank you, Eddie.
I'm not exactly sure. I understood everything, I think, but I don't understand your answer how you got your answer.
Well, let's see step by step. Are we okay from here to here?
Yep.
And from here to here?
No, I think that's where I'm getting screwed up.
Well, let's see. We know this is the case. We know x plus 2 squared is equal to 1, right? Good. From here. Are we okay there?
Yep. Yep.
So now if x plus 2 squared is 1, what would be the what would be x plus 2? Then we know x plus 2 can either be 1 or x plus 2 is equal to negative 1, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so therefore, based on this, we got x equal to negative 1. Based on that, we got x equal to negative 3. Good?
No, how did you get -3? Did you
Well,
take -1 plus 2?
well, if x plus 2 is equal to negative 1, we minus 2 on both sides, then x has to be negative 3, right?
Yep.
So that's where we got x equal to negative 3. Good?
Yep.
Okay. So this is basically what we do in math is really just looking at the logic consequences or logic progression. We know we start from this by completing a square, we got this. And we know that in order for this to be true, we only have two scenarios. Which one is the real solution? We don't know yet, but we just give all the possibilities. One possibility is x plus 2 is 1. And if that is true, then x should be equal to negative 1. So that's one of the, we call logic deduction. That's it. Okay, that has to be that if this is the case. Then another case is x plus 2 equal to negative 1, because the negative 1 squared is 1. Then we got this scenario. So we got two possibilities. Yeah. Actually, if we're going to plug back in to check, we can do that. If we go back to the original equation, you can see that negative 1 squared plus 4 times negative 1 plus 3, that give us, this is 1, this is minus 4, plus 3, that's indeed negative 3 plus 3, that is 0. So that indeed is a solution. We just check. Another one is negative 3. We can go back and check. We got negative 3 squared plus 4 times negative 3 plus 3, and that is 9. And this is negative 12, then plus 3. 9 minus 12 is negative 3. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. So both, that's why we say both are equations. And has to be either negative 3 or negative 4. Anything else won't work. And say we can try x equal to 1. If x is 1, this is a 1, this is a 4, this is 3. That is 8, not equal to 0. So x equal to 1 is not a solution. Good?
Could you go over the second way you did to find the answer?
Second way,
Yeah, you did this whole way. You did it here, and then you went up and did it a different way. And you're like, this is
no,
just another.
this is verification. We're verifying it. We find the solution through the completing square. And this one just verifying it by plugging in to check if that's the case.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
This process is called verification. You say, okay, well, maybe someone tell us the solution is that. How do we know it's true? We can check. We just plugging back in and see if that indeed this is equal to 0. Good. Okay. All right. Let's look at a couple of that. One thing can say x squared plus 3x minus 4 equal to 0. Now, this is going to be a bit tricky because we're going to involve a little bit fraction. We still do the same process and we move 4 over to the other side. Then we got 4. Now, what we're going to add here is always half of this square. So it's be 3 over 2 squared. Now, anything we did on the left, we have to do on the right. Okay, and so then therefore this part will be x plus 3 over 2 squared. And on this part will be 4 plus, this is a 3 over 2 squared is 9 over 4. And we can combine them. So 4 is 16 over 4 plus 9 over 4. We got 25 over 4. Once we have that, we square root on both sides. We got x plus 3 over 2 equals to plus minus 25 over 4, which is plus minus 5 over 2. Yeah, are we good here? Thank you, Eddie. Matthew? All right. So now we got let me just clear up a little bit. We got x plus 3 over 2 equals plus minus 5 over 2. So in order to find x, so minus 3 over 2 on both sides, and our x is equal to plus minus 5 over 2 minus 3 over 2. And now we can see that we got two solutions. One is when we have positive 5 over 2. So x, oh, that's not what one. X is equal to negative 5 over 2 minus 3 over 2. That is negative 8 over 2, which gave us negative 4. That's one solution. Another is x equal to positive 5 over 2 minus 3 over 2, that is 2 over 2, we got 1. So therefore, we got two answers. One is -4, another is 1. Yep. Are we good on this one? Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Addy. Okay, let's go showing another scenario when this one is negative. Okay, so this is, let's say it's 10x and plus 9 equal to 0. Okay, and we're going to x squared minus 10x. We move 9 over by minus 9. We got -9. Then we're going to add a number here, which is half of that. Half 10 is -10 divided by 2. Then we're going to add, since we add something here, we're going to add something there.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Isn't half a 10 5?
Yep.
Okay. Then what did I do wrong? Why did I put a 5 and not a 2?
What do you mean?
You said do half a 10 and you put a 2.
No, I made -10 over 2.
Then what do you mean always do half of 10?
I'm just showing that this number is half 10 divided by 2.
Oh, okay. So you don't put a 5, you put a, oh, okay.
Well,
Never mind.
I can put 5, but I just want to show that this is where it come from. Good.
Okay, yep, that makes sense.
Yeah. So this number will be x minus x plus -5 squared, right? And other side -9. We know that side has to be -5 squared. And this side we know is x minus 5 squared. On the other side is -9 plus negative squared positive, so it's 25, and that give us 16. Then we square root on both sides. Then we got x minus 5, that equal to plus minus square root 16. Then that give us plus minus 4. So therefore, we got this, x minus 5 is equal to plus minus 4. Yep, are we good here? Thank you, Addy. Matthew?
Where did you get your answer of x equals -5 or x minus 5?
Well, it's from here. Remember how we make that into a complete in a square? And that is this. Good?
Okay, what happened to the 10?
Well, the 10, remember how do we combine, how do we make a square root here? Early on, when we say x squared plus 4x plus 4, what we got? That's x plus 2 squared, right?
Yep.
And what happens if we got x minus 5 squared? If we expand it, that will equal to x squared minus 10x plus 25.
Yep.
Good?
Yep.
So basically, this is equivalent to that. So once we have that, we have x minus 5 squared equal to 16. Then we take a square root on both sides. Then x minus 5 will be either positive 4 or -4, right?
Yep.
So therefore, we got this. Once we have that, then that's just basic, straightforward, just simple linear equations. Then we just add 5 on both sides. Then we got x equal to plus minus 4 plus 5. Then we got two scenarios. One is plus 4. So x is 4 plus 5 equal to 9. And or x equal to minus 4 plus 5 is equal to 1. So we got x equal to 1 and comma 9. Good? Okay, thank you, Matthew. Addy? All right, so that's what we have for today. And I'll send you homework. But in the meantime, just please make corrections on last week's homework. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if you want to have access to ThinkWave, you just send me your email address, okay?
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.